Hello, welcome back to my room. Oh, I hope I'm not speaking loud because I got into my pool and I can't hear from my right ear. I guess I have swimmer's ears or whatever, so it's kind of clogged in there. Okay, but I'm okay. I'm starting to heal. All right, so I hope everyone's doing okay, and I just wanted to come in, not so much a tutorial because there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube for pencils, for these pencils. You can just Google origami pencils and you can find a whole bunch of tutorials on how to assemble them, create them. I decided to make mine into paper clips, and I wanted to do the hidden paper clips on this one, but it would be too much paper, so I just stuck to this. And I went crazy, and I made, in 2 days, I made 181 pencils. Yep. Mass making. And they're all different sizes, and this is like the biggest one here. So let's get this one out. Yeah, let's get a big one to decorate. So those are what they look like plain. And yes, forgive me, I have all my stuff there. I hope that you can't see what I'm doing here in the process. I am, however, going to show you a few of the ones that I have created, which they're in here. And I know that I have a black paper cardstock. Move that over there. And I'll use this so you can see them. This is my first one. Well, not my first one, but several different styles. And this one. This one has a word on it. I mean a phrase. I forgot to get my water. There's another one. I love this little pinky one. Oops. Sort of looks Victorian. Still has those glue gun webs. That one looks Victorian too, huh? I love that one. Okay, so now I want to show you the back on just one because the other ones are all the same. And I'll show you on this one. So what I did was curl my paper clip because that way it won't get caught on the paper. I put a ribbon here because when you put it on, this paper clip will show on the other side of your journal and it'll look plain. I didn't want it to look plain, so I got extra thin ribbon and I added it to it, okay? And of course, you don't have to stick with charms. You can put ribbon on it, eyelash trim, you know, it's unlimited what you can put on the top of the paper clip. But this is what it's gonna look like on your page. So the front would look like that. Can you see a visual? Yeah, like that. And then see the back. It won't look so plain. It'll have this little thing. Now, on one of them, I did put a little gem, and let's see if I can find it, which one it was, so you could see what it looks like with a gem. And of course, I'll probably go back and put the little gem on it or whatever it is that you want to put on. Sorry, I'm out of the camera, but I'm trying to and see the difference between not having the gem and having the gem. But of course, you can put any little tiny element here, and it just dresses up for the opposite page, you know, the other side of that one page that you're using them for. So I think they are so super cute, and I love origami. Of course, I kind of stick to the items that are flatter, like the flowers, unless I haven't found a flat flower yet. But I intend to continue to do research on it. But this, it's okay because this hangs over your journal page, so it doesn't interfere. And most of the elements that I'm using are flat, so they're not bulky. So when I do this stuff for my journals, that's what I tend to do. Get anything that's flat for it. The flatter it is, the less bulky your journal's going to be. And I don't like my journals to be completely bulky. And I am working on another thing, but I'm waiting for an order from Amazon, which I'm gonna bring. So here we go. I'm gonna do this big one here and show you my process. So what I did was, when I made them and I did not do the loop. You can do the loop before you put it on your origami pencil. So you can loop it here. You either loop, I hope you can see that. You either loop the big end or the inner curve, the inner end. So it's the outside and the inside. I do the outside because I want for my paper clip to hold the page completely, so I tend to put the outside in and the little tiny one inside. Some people do the opposite. I don't. Well, you can see it here. That's the long side. So because I didn't think and I did them like that, so this is my process of doing it. So I don't know if you can see this. I'm sorry, this big thing is in the way. I just grab it like this. I pull it up just a tiny bit. I grab the end and I turn it. Now again, there are other videos which show how to do this. So, and I curl it, and it's curled. It takes practice, and these are the pliers that you need. Okay, so since that one is curled, let's go on to decorate. And I don't know what to do with this one. Again, like I said, I like to use flat. I don't like to use bulky things. And since this has orange in it, I'm gonna do that. I also, this is what I do with the ends. I don't recommend that. Don't go doing that. You can easily just cut it off, like I'm about to do right now. And I don't go completely around either, because like I said, it's just puts more bulk on it. Okay, so take my glue gun really quick, going across. It's just faster than any glue. And you squeeze down. It doesn't really matter. I mean, use fabric glue if you like, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to put a flower on there anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me if it's a little bulky. And I have all my things over here, and on this one I'm going to use a big flower, and these come in a ring, if you can see. Excuse my nails, I haven't done my nails. So I'm gonna use this one. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do another, let's see. No, I think I like it just like that. Do I like that? Let's see, this has yellow in it. Let's try, oh, pink. Let me try the pink. Bring out the pink. The smaller ones here. Hold on a minute. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this one. So I like to go in and check different options. You can do it that way, that way. I have one more option, two more. Let me dig them out. Now, these I've gotten in Amazon. So if you was thinking how to get them, all my flowers are in Amazon, and I don't have a link to it because I haven't figured out how to link it, how to grab and link them. Okay, so we got two choices here. Let me get that pink, white, and then pink. So these are my options. So what I do in my process, I just kind of look at everything. I don't like those. I kind of like that. Yellow, no. Let's see the pink. Nope, I'm gonna go with the white one. So I come and I take the white. And press down on it so far. And I'm using vintage photo on this one. So you do the edges. Makes it look more Victorian, vintagey used. So you're kind of distressing everything. I go on the point, so, and then the back. Well, you don't necessarily have to do the back. I kind of do all of it. Okay. So here, and on this one, I'm just gonna put a word. What's the, yeah, a word. I wanted to show you again. You can do it like this too, and I just kind of love that dangling there. But let's see, let's find a big word, because now I have to dig in my little word bin and figure out imagination. Together. I like that one. Together. So what we're gonna do, instead of doing this, we're gonna take that black sheet, and you know, you can make your own tags and put them on tag and add a tag to it too. You can go that way too. So we're gonna put this here. Let's put it right there. And then you go in and you cut around it, leaving a little bit of that edge. So it makes the word pop out. And you go completely around, making sure it's all even. Let's get some of that out of there. Flatten it out, make sure that it's stuck there. Then I go in and I grab one of my hole punches, and I don't know what size this is. Honestly, it doesn't even say anywhere what size it is, but I will show you what it looks like. And this, again, you have to eyeball it. So can you see the hole? Tiny little hole. There it is. That's how tiny it is. So okay, then you go in and you find, ooh, I like this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna use. You can make a charm, but I think I'm gonna do this little chain here. Cut it out. It just caught my eye, so I just did that. Open a jump ring. Add this. And you have to add it to your tag and also add another jump ring. And you close this one jump ring. And don't drop it like I did. It's kind of tricky. I would say that making tags would be a lot easier, but I never like easy things. So I'll just kind of hold it tight on one hand and twist it. And yeah, make sure that it's completely closed, because the if you're doing it this way, the paper will slide out. So that is what it looks like so far. So you take, not that one, and I don't know the size of these. I would say these are like, I don't know. I don't even have, honestly, I don't even have the size for this one, but if I put it on my finger, that's how tiny they are. And I apologize for not knowing the size of these. Okay, so take them and you open a jump ring and you add it to that first jump ring that you had. And you close it. And depending upon how long you want it to stay, I mean, how long you want your change to be, you keep adding. So I just want a few, maybe 3 or 4. To me, is kind of okay. I think one more, 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna do 4 this time. Usually I do 3, just because I glue the flower so close to the top. And I really want it to kind of hang below. So 1, 2, 3, let me do 4. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna do 5 jump rings. And of course, you can use chain for this too. It doesn't necessarily have to be jump rings. So then you take the last one, you open it, you lay down the sign or the tag, whatever you want to call it, and oh my gosh, I'm not in frame. I apologize. I have not been looking to see if but if I wasn't in frame, you know how to do a jump ring. So that is what this pencil would look like right there. Now of course it's so big, it's missing something here, so let me see, maybe I'll put another ribbon on the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Let me measure it. I'll put it on the very close to the bottom. So I'm gonna eyeball it. Put glue on here. And put it on the bottom. Starting to look a little bit better. Now, since it has green in it, I'm gonna try to find a piece of the green ribbon right here. Okay, I usually put a knot on the bottom. It gives it weight. That's why I do that. So it won't be like this. So put a little bit of weight. Now don't pull it, if you're gonna do this, don't pull the knot so tight. Flip it, go on here, bring it up this way, just like that, and put it through. Okay, so before I pull it, see what it looks like, still the loop? I put a little, just a droplet of the glue gun, and then pull it. Hold it there for a sec. And what it does, it won't flip out anymore. So, and that's my process of these pencil charms. So I hope you like this quick show and tell. I think that's what I'll call it, because it's not much of a tutorial. But again, you can find the loads and loads of tutorials to make the pencils online on YouTube. So anyway, I hope I inspired you somehow, some way. Just give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share with your friends if you think this video will encourage anybody else or bring inspiration to anybody else. And I'll see you on my next one. God bless. Bye-bye.